Good day, everyone. I'm Gabriel of Palacio, your reporter for this topic, entitled Making Online or Virtual Learning Environment Safe and Conducive. This topic, entitled Making Online or Virtual Learning Environment Safe and Conducive, has three subtopics. First, the elements or the three elements of modern learning environment. Second, set reminders to remember. And third, reminder to follow in the use of the digital platform for virtual or online learning environment. Now, we will talk about the first subtopic, and that is the three elements of modern learning environment. So, we all know that education has dramatically shifted in the recent years. Schools align physical spaces with flexible spaces that integrate technology to support the 21st century learning opportunities. We have here three elements to engage modern learning environment, that's what I'm talking about, that can help us to improve our teaching or our teaching process to the future and to help students to become forcible in our discussion. Number one element, connected devices such as notebook, tablets, or smartphones. So these are the gadgets that needed in online or virtual class to connect or to meet your instructors, classmates, and to be informed in class. These are also help students to create or make their project or activities if you have internet connections. Number two elements is the audiovisual tools, including projectors and touchscreen displays. So these tools are useful for teachers and students in terms of recording or presenting a video lesson to your class. Because of the clear visualization, especially in seminars, that is useful. But nowadays, we can present our video and PowerPoint presentation in our class with the help of different kinds of online platforms like Google Meet, Zoom, etc. Number three element is the purposeful furniture such as standing desk, collaborative workstation, connected setting that allows students to learn in different ways at different times. So, why student and also teacher need this? So because we need to feel like we are in school, to feel comfortable and to concentrate, and also to motivate us to learn and to teach. So that we can prevent anything that can distort when we are studying or we are in meeting. So that is the number three elements, and that is the three elements of the first subtopics. The second subtopic is some safety reminders to remember in safe and conducive online or virtual learning environment. Then, why we need to know those reminders that we need to remember? Because we need to secure the safety of our students and the materials that we are using in online learning environment. So these reminders need to know by all the parents or the teachers to support their child or their students in online process. We have four reminders. First, encourage parents and career involvement. Keep parents or career informed of how you and the children will be using the online platforms. So why those parents need to involve, need to encourage, need to inform on how to use online platform? So because we all know that students don't have enough understanding or knowledge in using online platform. So that's why we need to assist them on how to set up appropriate home learning process. If students will be learning from home, or students can set up their materials, but the attention of parents is needed. so that your child will learn from what they are doing. So second, we need to provide contact times and classroom schedules. So that can be a reminder to prevent late in their time of class. So third, we need to provide procedures to follow and consequence if they fail. So that is needed. So to help your child a great learning outcome. So fourth, we need to share information about protection from bullying, cyberbullying, and image abuse. So this is very important, especially if your child is in elementary school or in secondary level. So because not all the time you are in your side of your child to monitor to know what is happening. Parents also has obligations need to do. So therefore, starting their class, parents need to share information about bullying and cyberbullying to defend themselves and to know that kind of situation. Second, reminders. Make lesson plan as interactive as possible to keep attention of students. So be flexible with class length and topics. So we need to make an assignments as guide as possible. So we as a future teachers and to all teachers, we need to source research sites to ensure online safety, and we need to provide students with resources. Share with your students websites and videos so as not to take them inappropriate materials such as ads from YouTube and other sites. Number 3, reminder. Encourage public chatting. Avoid texting one-on-one. So instead, send a group text or a group chat. So when you're using technology like Zoom, Google Meet, or Mocks, allow public chatting or group instead of chatting privately so that you can be part of their conversation. So that is also the assurance of the teacher of what you are doing, and also to inform all the members in your class of what you need to do for the next topics. So that is very important. So because we all know that there are many information in our class. So we need to create a group chats in Messenger so that teachers and their students will interact at the same time. So that's why that is very important. Number 4, reminder. Use password. Log in and log out. So all students should have individual password. So this should be disclosed. So no one should log in as another person. So all users should log off when they have finished working. So that is the privacy of a student. No one can see their account except for the owner of the account. So that's why teachers and students need to secure their account or private account that no one can use or no one can see what is inside your account. Because we all know that there are so many private information inside your account. So we need to secure our account. We need to have a strong password. So that is the recommended in while we are creating an account. So that is very important to secure your private account, especially when you are using your account in school. So let us move on to the last subtopic of this episode, entitled Reminders to Follow in the Use of Digital Platform for Virtual or Online Learning Environment. In previous topic or subtopic, we talk about the reminders on how to deal with online learning environment. So this subtopic, we talk about the reminder to follow in the use of digital platform for virtual or online learning environment. So with the use of any Google, Meet, Zoom, or any platform, we'll organize virtual class in this situation. So, if you are using gadgets in online learning, make sure that your device is charged. So, why? So, to have a long battery life, of course, and to finish the meeting. Because if you have a lack of percent of your gadgets, your gadgets will shutting down, and you will be late in the discussion. Find a quiet place free of distraction or comfortable learning environment to concentrate and to focus to the discussion. So be on time for the class. So why we need this? So because in that situation, is it possible that you can interrupt the discussion of the reporter, and especially you are also late in the discussion. So guys, so teachers, or especially to the students, so don't be late in class. Always on time. Log in on time. Join to the meeting on time. So, be respectful at all times. Both teachers and students need this. Need respect. Why? Respect your student to teachers will create a good relationship to each other, especially in class. So, stay on mute and raise hand only if needed. This is very important to stay on mute, to avoid any noises and to avoid any distraction to the reporters. And if the reporter didn't call you, you can raise your hand and open your mic if needed, and if you want to answer the question of your teachers or the reporters. So that is the one of show your respect to your classmates and to your students. Stay focused on task so you won't miss any information. So why? Why you need to focus? Why you need to focus? A student need to focus to catch all the idea and important details, so that if you are chosen to answer the question, you can answer it easily because you are in focus. All the data or all the information that given by the reporters or the teachers, you absorb it all. All of this came to your mind. So if you answer the questions, you can answer it clearly. You can answer it clearly, easily, so that we need to focus to the discussion, so that you can help to answer the question. Always turn on your camera to know your teacher of what you are doing while she or he presenting a lesson. To secure by teacher when students are here when they are presenting any presentations. So, and to know by teachers if the students are listening. If your camera is always off, it means you are ugly. No, I'm just kidding. We need to be more confident. Be ourselves, and especially don't be shy, because we are a future teacher. We don't need to be shy because in the future we are facing many students. So we need to practice. So that's the step to avoid shyness. Use kind words at all time. Yes, teachers and students need to use kind words to create a good relationship. Your listener or to your students or to your teachers. In that way, teacher and students and also to the stakeholders, you will show to them a sum of respect. So that's why every time, everywhere, we need to use kind words. So teachers and learners dress appropriately. Of course, we need to do that. So if you are a teacher or a student, you need to dress appropriately because this is very important. So, to be presentable to your class because we need to feel like we are in school and to be more comfortable. And in that way, you will be confident enough because you are comfortable of what you are wearing. So that can help or that can boost your confidence in that way. So make sure that you are wearing a presentable dress. Important, especially to the teachers, and if you are a future teachers, you need to practice yourself to dress appropriately because we are a future teachers. We need to do that. We need to be a model to the students. So we need to dress appropriately. So that's the reason. Before we end, I want to show to you a video to learn more about online learning or more about these topics. So sit back, relax, and enjoy watching.
It can feel like a big change, but online teaching is still teaching. Your virtual classroom will need to be managed, and you will still need to teach responsively and differentiate your instruction. Yes, there will be some adaptations, but setting norms, cultivating belonging, and making your curriculum compelling, those are still at the core. Here are 6 tips from seasoned veterans for keeping students engaged in a virtual environment. Try making your own digital content, like videos or slide decks, but stay laser-focused on keeping instruction clear and simple. The research says that being your natural, authentic self is another key here. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, and let your personality shine through. Navigating virtual spaces can be confusing, and you don't want students missing critical info. Be sure to have one central hub where all the latest updates go. You can create other spaces like chat rooms or lounges for group discussions or side conversations. Virtual learning doesn't need to be chaotic. Share clear expectations for participation, respectful interactions, and dress code. Ask students to design agreements together to ensure every voice is heard. It will help them stay focused, empathetic, and kind. You may not all be in the same room, but students should feel a sense of community. So make time for small group work and relationship building activities. That keeps the humans behind the texts or video screens connected. Giving your students some space to learn independently builds critical skills, but they'll need support too. Set online office hours so your students know when they can reach you. You should also participate in discussion threads and offer guidance and encouragement regularly. Research shows students retain more knowledge when they've actively engaged with materials. Keep learners from becoming passive observers by finding ways to build in polls, break for brainstorms, or drop guided questions into the instruction.
So that's all. I hope you enjoy watching and listening about my topic. And I hope you learn more about my topic. So if you want or if you have any question, you can comment to our stream or in comment section. So thank you for watching. Bye.